in a car and look out the window, you see the lines in the road. There are white lines and yellow lines, solid lines and dotted lines. There is an order to those lines, and they send a message to those driving on the road, such as, stay to the right of this line, or not the time to pass someone. There's a little chant that says, stay between the lines are our friends. Can you imagine how many accidents there would be if we didn't have these lines to help us drive safely and get where we need to go? Patterns also help us make predictions. Do you know what a prediction is? It's a guess about what's going to happen next based on what has already happened. You have been learning about the pattern A, B, A, B. What comes next? A. How did you know? You followed the pattern. That is a simple pattern. The next one you've been learning is a little bit harder. A, B, A, B, A. Now what comes next? B. How did you know? Again, you followed the pattern. Patterns help us make predictions and prepare for what comes next. What pattern do the seasons follow? Spring, summer, fall, and then winter. When we see the leaves changing colors and the days getting shorter, we know that winter is coming. Time to get out the warm clothes and find our jackets and boots. It is wise to be prepared for what is coming up next, and patterns help us do that. In the Bible, there's a book called Judges. This book has a lot of sad stories in it because God's people got caught in a bad pattern. First, they sin against God. Then God punishes them by letting their enemies capture them and make them slaves. Next, the people cry out to God for the wrong they had done. Then God raises up a judge or a leader to bring them freedom from their enemies. Finally, the people enjoy a time of peace until they begin to sin against God again. This pattern repeats 6 times in 350 years. This is a bad pattern and one that no one should want to repeat. If God's people didn't like being slaves, then they should have stopped sinning against God, since it was their disobedience that was causing their punishment. Look for the patterns around you that are good for you, that will help you and protect you. Watch out for the patterns that will hurt you or cause you to suffer. Stay between the lines. The lines are our friends.